I was hesitant to videotape myself right now because I'm not wearing a bra and my boobs look really saggy when I'm not wearing a bra. And I don't like it. I just left the gym. Yeah, I mean, but look, see, they're usually up here. They're like 3 inches lower. And it drives me crazy. Anyways, that's my latest thing I'm obsessing about is my saggy boobs. There's always something, right? I decided to stop at the YMCA on my way home because it just sounded like the perfect thing to do, you know, like sit in a hot tub after a long week. So I left Friday. It's Wednesday. So 6 days of being gone and lots of driving. Sitting in the hot tub at the gym was like the perfect way to end my trip.
After 1/2 mile, take the exit right onto 194 US 2 east towards Snohomish.
And now you know where I'm going. I know how to get to my house, but I like using the GPS so that it could tell me how long it's going to take me to get there. So I had to pee really, really bad, and that's why I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to the YMCA so I can use the bathroom and sit in the hot tub. I didn't do any swimming or anything. I feel like I've done a lot of exercise this weekend. I don't know how many times I walked up and down my son's stairs. He lives on the 2nd floor. And just doing his laundry alone. He had a lot of laundry. I filled up 2 of the big ass ones that has like 8 loads. So what's that? 16 loads plus a 5 loader. So like 21 loads of laundry. I hauled up and down the stairs like fucking. I think I tried to do it in 3 trips each time. It might have been 4. I don't even know. And that doesn't even include all the other trips I made up and down his stairs with other shit that I got him. Yeah, it was a busy week for me. I moved my body a lot. And the scale says I still weigh 189. So I'm moving my body a lot, but I'm not eating the best. I'm gonna admit that. I'm eating probably more carbs than I should be, even though I'm still not eating a lot. I stopped by the Mexican store and got a tamale and some Mexican cookies. I've been snacking on Cheetos. Like, those aren't the best things, but I'm not like I can't eat a whole bag of Cheetos in one sitting. I could just have like a couple at a time. So I've been eating this bag of Cheetos since Sunday. Like 3 days in the bag. It's a small bag and it's still like half full. I'm not justifying my decision to eat Cheetos at all. I'm just saying the bag would have been gone a lot sooner if I could eat more. And every time I go through Moses Lake, I love going to the Mexican stores there. I haven't found any out here that I like, and there aren't any near my home. I just love stopping there. I stopped in Ple Elum on my way home, hoping to just find like a little cute spiritual shop to walk around in. I stopped into one place, it was a vintage store, and they said they were like the closest to spiritual crystal shop that I was going to find. And they didn't have a very large selection, but I needed to get out and walk around a bit, so I just walked around that store, and that's where I found that glass staircase that I just uploaded onto my YouTube channel. Pretty cool. I mean, that was cool. I liked that I stopped and saw that. That was worth it. That's pretty much it. I mean, I stop on the mountain pass at Snoqualmie like every drive just because I love stopping there to use the bathroom. But, so let's see, I stopped 3 times. 4, because I saw those crows at the rest area too. So it's like a 5-hour drive and I stopped like 4 times, okay? So 5 if you want to include the YMCA. So originally, had I driven all the way through, I would have got home at like 12:30, but I did not, and so now it's gonna be 3 and I'll get home at 3:15. Whatever. I left Spokane this morning to take my son to college at 7:15 a.m. So I have been traveling since 7:15 and stopping and going and stopping and going. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So like 8 hours of driving and stopping and going. I feel like it's been a long work day because that's what I do at work. I had an interesting conversation with the guy in the hot tub. I've been opening up more, talking more to people. Usually I just mind my own business, don't even make eye contact, and just stay in my zone. But I've been trying to be more open so that I can practice blocking out negative energies also, and taking in positive, right? I've noticed it's more uncomfortable if I sit there and try to avoid people than if I just fucking talk to them. In most cases, if I just talk to them, they get out of their system what they want to say, and then they just go back to doing what they're doing. It's a lot more pleasant that way. Today, the gentleman that talked to me, he was in his 70s. There's a lot of old people at the YMCA in the afternoon, you know. And he said he used to work for the UN, and he was asking me if I had heard about the latest news that happened at some church in North Carolina or something. I don't remember the details, and I told him, no, I don't watch the news. It makes me angry, it depresses me, I don't watch it. And I could tell he watched a lot of news. But then when he talked about, you know, working for the government for like 30 years, I could tell why. He has a passion for politics and stuff. And then he asked me if I went to church, and I told him, no, I don't go to church. And he told me that he practices Buddhism. And then I mentioned to him, isn't that where they practice that everything is meaningless in the end? And he was like, yeah, he's realized that most of his life he worked and focused on making more money and having more things and buying houses and land and all these things that he can't take with him when he dies. And that he spent a lot of time and energy on that, and his wife passed away last year, and he's planning on passing away within the next couple years. Like, he said like 3 years. He's got 3 more years, and now he's got all this shit, no one to share it with, and he now understands more than ever that practice of all this materialistic stuff that he accumulated that he can't take with him when he dies. So it sounded like to me like he was reaching out to have a human connection with me, but also to process what he's going to do with all his belongings when he leaves this earth. Excuse me. I could have waited, but I didn't want to. You know, you're just going to see all the raw me from this point on in these fucking videos. The real Zordia. Anyway, so he got out of the hot tub first. He was sitting, and then I got out a little later, and when I left, I told him, hey, you stay alive. Like, fucking stay alive. You're only in, like, with 72? Come on. You could stay alive a lot longer than that. He's like, what? His wife was 68, you know, so he feels like he already has. Kind of sad, huh? But they'll reunite once he passes, and that's probably what he's thinking too, is, well, what is he waiting for, right?